UFC bet with me. Who's ready to bet on UFC? Me, that's who. Millz MMA locker room here with Pick Dawgz. And we're going to be going over UFC Fight Night Atlanta, headlined by Buckley taking on Usman. Co-main event with Rose Namajunas taking on Miranda Maverick. I mean, we got a lot of fights to break it down, okay? And we got a lot of big favorites on this card. We got some dogs that's going to be barking. And hey, man, we also got some favorites that got to get some love in this spot. But like always, man, we always got to see how we did last event. So how'd you guys do, man? Transparency is key. And consistency is something that you're always going to get with me. Last week, prediction-wise, we went 9-4. Well, you know, we was able to get some good wins, but you know, I was just wrong even trying to say Juliana Pena had a shot. That was just foolishness. We cashed with Marab. You know, we cashed with a lot of other little fights inside, but man, one of the fights that I did get wrong to where I just still can't believe it, man. The Sergey Spivak loss, man. Like, everybody thought he won the fight. And they gave it to Waldo Costa, man. But, hey, that's how it is, man. Like, whenever you leave fights to go into the decision on the scorecards, you never know what's going to happen. Now, look, if you guys want our premium picks, exactly what we're betting on, what you need to do is hit the premium pick tab right up there and get in contact with your best favorite capper so we can put some money in your pocket to profit. All right, man. So, 9-4 on our predictions. Definitely made some money last week. This week, all right, let's start it off, man. UFC bet with me. First fight of the night. Are you betting with me? Let me know. Lynn Horth, she's stepping up a big favorite in this spot. Her original opponent pulled out. In comes Vanessa Donopoulos, stepping up in a whole new weight class, whole new weight division, okay? Coming off a loss in her last fight to where she wasn't able to get her back up off the ground at all. Favorite, big one's going to be on Lynn Horth. But this is the thing. Vanessa Donopoulos, man, seems like the judges always love her. So if this goes to the scorecards, yes, Lynn Horth's definitely going to win a round. She's probably going to win too. But I think Vanessa Donopoulos is going to be live in that first round, man. And to be honest, man, there's no way I can bet a big favorite like this in the first fight of the night. So for me, it's dog or pass. Next fight of the night, man, we got a good one. Actually, I'm sorry, not a good one, but we got to even pick one, and it's hard to figure it out, man. We got Angel who's taking on Phil Rowe. Two fighters to where, let's see where they're at in their career in the UFC. Nah, forget it. We ain't got time. Let's talk about the gambling odds, man. So the odds, they went back and forth. You had Phil Rowe who opened up the favorite. Now Angel is the favorite. Slight favorite, -120. He's going to be the more durable fighter out there. You know, he's going to have the cardio advantage. He can mix in the wrestling. Both these guys train at good gyms, so I would say, you know, when it comes to training partners, they kind of cancel out each other. When we're talking about the more explosive fighter that's going to be looking for the finish, that's going to be Phil Rowe in here, okay? So in this fight, if you guys are looking for a fighter that's going to have an upside and, you know, have a little bit more to fight for, that's going to be Phil Rowe. He's good on jiu-jitsu. He has decent boxing and everything, but when it all comes down to it, he just doesn't pull the trigger, it seems. So like, I've been going back and forth on this fight. It's a pick'em. Give me Phil Rowe in this one, man. Next fight taking place. Ricky Simone. He's taking on Cameron Smotherman. Ricky Simone's original opponent pulled out. He was taking on Charles Jourdain. In comes Cameron Smotherman. Ricky Simone, big favorite. What? -3-1 on the books. Cameron Smotherman's last fight out didn't look good, man. It looked like he wasn't trying to stop a jab for anything, you know, and he wasn't moving his head off the center line at all. When it comes down to it in this fight, Ricky Simone's going to have definitely the wrestling advantage. He has, you know, dominant grappling whenever he actually goes to that. But it seems like in his last fight, he didn't need that because he won by KO. He was a big dog in there. This is going to be a way step down in level opponents for Ricky Simone. His fight resume, I give him a B. When it comes down to this fight, I think Ricky Simone wins by decision in this one. Next fight taking place, we got Jose Ocha taking on Cody Duran, okay? Jose Ocha got bet up to a -2-1 favorite in here. Cody Duran's going to be the Atlanta fighter that's coming in here. That's going to be the one that's going to be pushing the pace, I think. You know, he's going to give Ocho the fight that he wants. He's going to crowd him with space. He's going to try to get that wrestling going. He averages about 3.4 takedowns per fight. His last fight out, though, man, he got knocked out in the fight that he was winning against Bruno Silva. Cody Duran is a guy that I always usually bet on and back, but in this one, I think the finish and upside is going to be on Ocha in this one. You know, Ocha, he only made his UFC debut against Lorna Kavanagh, and in that fight, he took it on short notice, and man, you know, he just wasn't able to really get his offense going in there. But in this one, I do think that he's going to get that opportunity because Cody Duran is not just going to try to go for the wrestling for the whole 15 minutes. He's going to stand out there and strike with you as well. So in this one, man, if you guys are looking for a live dog, Cody Duran definitely is a live dog. But it's kind of like one of those things to where I think the last, like, out of 3 times, I think I bet on him. I think I lost twice. I don't know, but I think it's something like that. And in this one, I got to kind of pass on the dog in this one. I think the favorite's going to, man, it's in Atlanta, folks, okay? It's UFC Fight Night Atlanta. Keep that in mind, okay? Man, am I going to go with man, damn, bro, I don't. Oh, man, it's hard, folks. It's hard. Let me know who you guys like, though, man. I got to go with my first gut. My first gut was the favorite gets it done. But, yeah, man, if you guys are looking for a live dog, I think definitely Cody Duran is one. Next fight taking place, my boy, Malcolm Wellmaker, 9-0. This guy's as advertised, man. He made his UFC debut on the Dana White Contender Series, won in the first round. Made his UFC real debut against Cameron Simon last time out, won in the first round by knockout. I interviewed him twice. Once before both of the fights, and he predicted exactly how it was going to go, and that's exactly how it went, man. He's fighting in his hometown, folks, and this is one of the bantamweights that a lot of people is going to circle around on the calendar, man, and remember the name. All right, he opened up a minus 1,300 favorite against Chris Montino. Then he's up to a minus 3,000 favorite. He's the biggest UFC favorite ever. Okay, there's never been a bigger favorite than Malcolm Wellmaker in this fight. And this fight just got thrown together. It was the last fight. It was all on short notice too, but they were trying to get him on the card. Chris Montino, he's on a 5-fight win streak. Fought in the promotion before, went off to a local regional scene and got some wins and got some finishes. The thing that I don't really grade too high is the local promotion that he was fighting in and stuff, and the opponents. They're not nobody that, I'm going to be remembering, or they're not in the LFA promotions. They're not in the Fury promotions. They're not in those better local regional scene promotions, He's a guy to where I think he does have, striking in his power, and I mean his pocket, but not against Wellmaker, man. I like the under 1.5. I played that as soon as the fight came out. It was plus 100. And then I like Malcolm Wellmaker to win inside the distance in this one. I don't think this one's getting past that first round. Played Malcolm Wellmaker wins by KO first round. And meet me at the window and let's get paid. Next fight taking place, we got Michael Chiesa taking on Court McGee. 2 former Ultimate Fighters, man. And Michael Chiesa is bet all the way up to a minus 350. He looked good in his last fight out against Max Griffin. When we talk about the styles of these fighters, Court McGee, I think, is the overall better fighter. But can he resonate and not, get taken down by Michael Chiesa, who kind of goes out there and just bullies people, man? The thing I like about Michael Chiesa, he's game. He's a fighter, man. And he's been that ever since he stepped up in this weight class and everything. I still remember he cashed a big ticket for me against Rafael Dos Anjos, I want to say. Yeah, man, it was a big underdog in that one. I do think Michael Chiesa gets it done, but at these odds, this is nothing that I can get behind. Minus 220, okay, maybe. Yeah, that's the highest. Minus 370 on this for Michael Chiesa. I don't know, man. That line is way off, man. So yeah, that's I can't just go and parlay that and feel comfortable with. Next fight taking place. All right, we got Rodolfo Bolato. He's taking on Paul Craig. Rodolfo Bolato, he was supposed to be fighting Paul Craig, like a month and a half ago, and that fight got canceled. Literally, I want to say, 2 days before the fight happened, it was reported that Bolato had some type of sickness. Look it up. It's crazy. All right, in this one, man, Paul Craig is a guy, doesn't have the chin. Yes, he can win. Usually if he pulls guard and gets that guillotine in. But Rodolfo Bolato is a guy, too, to where he has power, and he's going to be throwing in that first round. I like the under in this fight, and I like Bolato to win inside the distance, okay? Compared to, the minus 350 favorites on this card, I guess, man. You got Michael Chiesa and you got Bolato. If you guys thought those were numbers, wait till these next numbers you see. Omar C, 11-0, big favorite. Opened up a minus 420. He's all the way up to a minus 700 on there. He's taking on Alonzo Manfield, okay? Alonzo Manfield's been with the promotion for a while, and he's one of those guys to where sometimes he shows up for you, but usually that's as a dog. And in this one, he's a big dog in this one, man. But I like Omar C, man. This guy's as advertised. He has power in his hands. He can get to the wrestling, can get to the takedowns as well. Technical striker is what I like to see from him. Alonzo Manfield goes out there, first round fighter. In that second round, he's winded. He doesn't throw a lot of volume. He has power in his hands, but he's not really a powerful, heavy hitter like that, you know. He's been better ever since he's been training over there with Pat Barry. Pat Barry turned his career around and got him some wins. I like Omar C to win inside the distance in this one. Next fight taking place, we got Mansour Abdul Malik, and he's taking on Cody Brandage, okay? Cody Brandage, last time out, he was able to get the win against Marquez. Let's talk about the gambling odds. Mansour Abdul Malik opened up a big favorite, like minus 400 too. He's bet all the way up to like over 700, 600, 800, something like that. The numbers are going. The numbers are going. His last fight out, though, man, I will say this. He was a big favorite. He got wobbled, and it looked like things was going to be going on the downside for him, but he was able to turn it around and still get the win inside the second round. So what that shows me is, yes, he can take some damage, and he recovered well, and he recovered and still knew what to do and prevailed. He wasn't recovering and taking a step back. He still went forward like that never happened, okay? Cody Brandage has power in that first round, though, man. So Cody Brandage is going out there to swing, too. He ain't going out there to just let somebody just knock him out, man. Let that be known. So I will tell you this, man. Unders are definitely in play for this fight. Mansour Abdul Malik wins inside. All right, next fight taking place, man. We got a good one, man. Cody Garbrandt. No love, Cody Garbrandt. It's taking on Ronnie Barcelos. Ronnie Barcelos opened up a minus 170s all the way up to a minus 220 out there on the books. Ronnie Barcelos, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter, has good striking, wrestling background, decent striking as well. Cody Garbrandt, man, former champion in the division. Haven't seen this guy fight, I want to say, since like UFC 300 or so. He was dealing with some health reasons, some health issues and stuff, but he has power, but he can't trust that chin. Just when we break down this fight, both these guys are a little bit chinny, so it's kind of going to be like whoever connects right. Barcelos can use the wrestling. That's where he will get the advantage. If he wants to do that, he can make it a lot easier fight, but I don't think he's going to do that. He was a big underdog in his last fight out against Peyton Talbot and won. In this one, Cody Garbrandt, man, he has a lot to show in this fight. If he loses, I think it's just going to be a wrap. I think he's just going to like walk away from the sport. Not retire, but just like fade out in the sport, and you're going to see him like doing something way different than MMA. So we'll see, man. I was going back and forth on this fight. I made up my mind. Give me your money on the dog, man. This dog a pass. Give me Cody Garbrandt, man. I think that he can touch Ronnie Barcelos. Because Cody Garbrandt, he's slick, man. He has boxing. He can stuff some takedowns as well, and he can get some wrestling going on himself, man. So give me no love for Cody Garbrandt in this one, man. And I say he gets it done inside the distance. Next fight taking place, Edmen Shahbazyan taking on Andre Petroski. Edmen Shahbazyan is a what? Minus 180, minus 190, might be a 200 now favorite. Let's talk about both these guys and how they're going to win. Edmen Shahbazyan is a first round fighter, man. He's pedal to the metal out there, and he's explosive. He has power in his hands, and he's fast. But after that first round, he slows down, bro. He slows down like a mountain bike that you just switch the gears out, and you're just like, whoa, what happened? Or he slows down like a car who, has 4 tires, and one just gets a slow leak in a flat. Like, man, he slows down fast. Andre Petroski, though, man, he's a guy I tend to like in the UFC, I know what I'm going to get with him. He has wrestling. He has power in his hands as well. The only thing is sometimes the game plan is like, what are you going in there to do? It seems like he doesn't take damage well. That's the thing. Edmen Shahbazyan in that first round, he's in there to do damage. It's just a rule, man. Like, I haven't been betting on Edmen Shahbazyan for a while, and I've been going against him. Unless I've been doing like some inside the distance stuff, but on this one, man, am I going with Edmen Shahbazyan to get it done in the first round against Petroski? Well, the prediction's going to be this. This is how I just see the fight playing out. He's either going to win in the first round, or else Petroski's going to get this fight and win by decision, man, because Edmen Shahbazyan is nowhere near the same fighter in that second round. And in this fight, I gotta go with the dog, man. I gotta go with Andre Petroski. But I do think out of all the fights, I have been seeing Shabazian, get the wins, but that's because he's been fighting these lesser opponents. This is a fight to where Shabazian should win as the favorite. But to me, I see value on Andre Petroski in this one. So give me the dog in this one, man. Next fight taking place, we got Miranda Maverick taking on Rose Namajunas. All right, man. It's going to be a good one. Co-main event. We got Miranda Maverick in there, We flying high with Miranda Maverick. Big underdog. Big step up. 15-5. Taking on Rose Namajunas. When it comes down to it, man, Rose Namajunas, I want to say is what? Minus 190, minus 2 something on the books out here. She is going to have a lot of advantages because Miranda Maverick so far in the UFC, we're still waiting for her to just put that stamp on these fights and, go out there and just win dominantly or, give us something to kind of talk about. What I mean is, when she's out there sometimes, she can be hit. And when she gets hit, she doesn't just counter back with strikes. And when she's in control of the fight, her volume is not big numbers and striking numbers to where you're just blown away. In her wrestling, her grappling, she only uses it at certain times in her fight. So it's not just something that she does all the time and has dominant control. But this is where I like her at. I think, man, when it comes down to it, she's going to be the way more physical fighter in here. Rose Namajunas does have good takedown defense. She has good footwork. But I think there's going to be coming a point in the time to where Miranda Maverick's just going to make that kind of her game plan the whole fight. Clinch, get her up, get her down. That's the thing. Press her up against the cage. I don't think she's going out there to strike with Rose Namajunas for 15 minutes, okay? So, yeah. Prediction-wise, I can see Rose Namajunas winning by decision. Value-wise, I think there's a lot of value on the dog in here. And, I just don't want to pass up an opportunity like this with the money like this, because she does have a path to victory in this fight. And that path will be to go out there and get that ground and pound, get that wrestling going and get the elbows going and, let's get it done, So for me, I got to go with Miranda Maverick in this one. Yeah, I definitely got to go with Miranda Maverick in this one. Yeah. No, enough said, of course, a little bias, of course, as you can see up there. I got her on the wall right there. She sent my daughter a picture with the autograph and stuff. We used to interview her. So, yeah, man, we definitely flying with Miranda Maverick in this one for the value and for the win because I see opportunity for it. I'm not just throwing a rock and hoping it hits. Nothing like that. Main event time. Last fight of the night. Before we do that, smash the like button for us. Hit the subscribe so you know when we go live. What's your guys' thoughts, man? What's your guys' thoughts on Sugar, man? What happened in that fight? Merab winning inside by submission, and that fight was starting to turn around. It was 1-1 going into the third round, man. But now it seems like, man, Merab's going to be unbeatable for a while, man. All right, main event. Joaquin Buckley taking on Kamaru Usman. Joaquin Buckley opened up a minus 220, minus 230. He's up to a minus 260, 270 favorite out there. He's been on a warpath in the welterweight division. 4-0, 5-0 fighting win streak, I want to say. Probably Kamaru Usman, he's been on the sideline for some time. And in here, I'll be honest with you guys, I think this line is off, man. I get it. Joaquin Buckley's the younger fighter, the more powerful fighter. He's going to have the advantage is when it comes to, stuffing the takedowns from Kamaru Usman. But don't get it twisted, man. Kamaru Usman is one of the top tier champions when he was a top tier fighter. And I still think he has a lot of that in his back pocket to go back to, especially for at least two rounds in here, right? So I think the line's a little bit off. I think Joaquin Buckley minus 140, minus 160 at the highest is where it should be priced. But as far as the prediction, I do think Joaquin Buckley gets it done. I'm gonna be waiting a little bit to kind of see how the weigh-ins play out and how the face-offs looks, because it's one of those things to where you're getting great value with the Kamaru Usman in this one, and this is we're talking about step up for Buckley. This is an elevator up, man. This is, a skyscraper up, a big step up, from any fighter that you fought before. And Kamaru Usman, only lost to the, better fighters in the division. I think he still got a chance in here. Let me know what you guys think. Y'all think Usman could get it done as the dog? Or y'all see Joaquin Buckley just walking away with that one, man? All right, man. We got through the whole card for you guys, all right? But look, before we end it, let me give you guys a parlay to get you paid. All right, so we got some big old lines on this card, man. So it's going to be a little bit hard to feel confident in my picks that I'm going to be giving. Wow. Ooh. And all right, give me Ricky Simone and give me Bolato. Yeah, man, give me Ricky Simone and Bolato to get it done. 2-team parlay. Meet me at the window and let's get paid. MMA locker room here, part of Pick Dawgz. We got PFL going on as well, so stay tuned. And if you guys want some clips of my interviews, check me out at MMA locker room. I was able to talk to all the fighters before they walked out and fought. So we'll see you guys same time next week. Pick Dawgz, UFC bet with me.